I'm going to show you some different passes. My two favorite passes are the riffle pass and just the straight pass. My favorite pass is just the straight pass, and then another favorite pass is the spread pass, but I'm going to show in this one two passes. The straight pass, which is my favorite, and the riffle pass, which is my second favorite. So the straight pass, okay, have someone select a card. They put their card back. See, it's the Queen of Hearts. Okay, this is the straight pass. Okay, there it is. Now I'm going to actually teach you how to do it. Okay, some of my own subtleties on it, and some subtleties taught to me by Louis Simonoff. Okay, the first subtlety: you dribble, or you can throw and get the natural break, right? I like to dribble because when you make a mess, it's not a riffle pass. I'll show you a riffle pass in another video. This one I'm going to focus on is the straight pass. Okay, so what you do, they put their card back. You either throw it and keep the natural break, or better yet, you dribble. I like to dribble because it gives you a little more reason to squaring up. You never want to square a deck, right? So what you do is the first subtlety. When you're coming in, okay, this is a subtlety from Louis Simonoff. You're going to grab the air. Why do you grab the air? Because your hand is what you use as the cover for the pass. Well, that's part of it. There's also misdirection and everything going on. So you want to get a break. It's a deep break. Why? Because you're going to clip this corner here, okay? Now when you grab the air here, what that's going to do is it's going to cover this so you don't see this any flashing on this corner, right? So you're going to grab air, and this is a subtlety I'm showing you from this side. So you're grabbing nothing, you're grabbing air. That's Louis Simonoff subtlety. You then begin to do the pass, but what you're going to do is kind of dip. Now this is a dip. You don't want to do it too big of a dip. So when you grab the air, that makes you so you don't have to do such a big dip. And bigger motions cover little motions, but you don't want huge motions, right? So you start to come over and you grab the air. Here's the exposed view on it. And you start the dip a little bit, because now once you're here, you're going to go to here. You want to curl your first finger under the deck because you don't want any pops over in this corner. So there's a lot of subtleties going on. So you grab the air, you start to dip. When you grab the air, you start to dip already. So exposing it here. Now you come to here. Now what happens is you rock back a little. These packets, it helps when you get this kind of, they're not perfectly aligned. It's kind of, the pass kind of like, it goes kind of like at an angle. I mean, it's pretty much, it's straight, but it goes a little bit at an angle. Why? Because it helps protect this corner. So the first corner that's protected is the back corner. Otherwise, see, they would see that action there, right? So you grab the air, then you start to dip. Now when you start to dip, that's when the packets separate, and that's the diagonal thing that I'm talking about. Because if not, you might get some flashes like this over here. So you're going to come up, okay, it's kind of like this. See how it's not exactly straight, like I said, it's kind of angled. Then what you're going to do is you're going to do the dip a little bit. You're going to more come like a little bit slight forward action, but you don't want to do too much. It's kind of down. So from an exposed angle, expose it over here, you're going to come here, then you start to bring it together, and that's when you're going to do this squaring with your thumb and your hand here. So again, that will look like this, okay? Here and here.